Hello. In math today, we are going to be doing lesson 9.3, and we are going to learn to measure lengths of an object to the nearest centimeter using a centimeter ruler. Okay, and the centimeter ruler is just on the other side of the inch ruler. As a reminder, the inches are farther apart and the centimeters are closer together if you want to look at the ruler that I sent home with you. It says, what is the length of the crayon to the nearest centimeter? Guys, this is just like doing inches. You just have to make sure you're on the right side of the ruler where it says centimeters. So if you look at that crayon looks to me like it is closest to 9 centimeters. The tip up in the cloud says, remember, line up the left edge of the object with a 0 mark on the ruler. Okay, we don't start measuring an object at the number 1. Okay, that will throw us off. All right, moving on to the next slide. We're going to do some of these together here. It says, let's measure to the nearest centimeter. So if you look at this ruler, this looks like the inch side and this looks like the centimeter side. So I'm going to try to turn this ruler around. Okay, to the centimeter side. Notice how much closer the numbers are together. And I'm going to start on the 0. And you tell me, what is that closest to? What number? Looks to me like it's closest to number 15 centimeters. Okay, while I am writing that down, you look at the number 2 and tell me about how many centimeters you think number 2 is. Looks to me like it's about 8. Okay, I'm going to move the ruler. And while I write 8 here, you're going to look at the other paintbrush and you're going to tell me about how many centimeters you think that is. Okay, here it looks like it's about 12. Okay, so I'm going to move that ruler out of the way. And, whoops, don't know what happened there. Looks like that's about 12. Okay, I so wish that you all had your math books with you right now. That would be ever so helpful. We might have to rethink how we do that when we go back. I've always liked tearing out the packets, but right now having the book would be nice. Okay, so we're going to move on and start measuring some of these other things here. Okay, so I'm going to start on the 0 and look at that. It looks like it's about on the 15, right? And then if you look at the pencil, tell me what you think the pencil is on. Okay, notice we are using the centimeter side of the ruler. If you use the inch side, your answers are going to be incorrect. All right. Let's see here. Oh, we did that. So sorry. Okay. A marker is almost 13 centimeters long. This length ends between which 2 centimeter marks on a ruler? Okay. A marker is almost 13 centimeters. So if it's almost 13 centimeters, the length is going to be between 12 and 13. Okay, I don't know if it's going to let me do this or not. The length, which 2 centimeter marks on a ruler? The centimeter marks will be 12 and 13 if the marker is almost 13 centimeters. It's going to fall right between the 12 and the 13 there. Okay. Keep forgetting. Now we're going to try this one. It says the crayon was on the table next to the centimeter ruler. The left edge of the crayon was not lined up with the 0 mark on the ruler. What is the length of the crayon? Well, we're going to have to go back 3 centimeters. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have to go back 3 on this side at the tip of it too. 1, 2, 3. Because if we move it back to 0, then the tip of it is going to be at the 8. So what is the length of your crayon? The length of the crayon is 8 centimeters because I took away 3 centimeters. The crayon was supposed to start at 0 and it started at 8. This is Lee's string. Hannah's string is 7 centimeters long. Whose string is longer? Use a centimeter ruler to find your answer. And unfortunately, we do not have a centimeter ruler on this page. Okay. So I'm going to measure this, and it says, okay, so I have that this string is 4 centimeters long. Okay, so if this string right here is 4 centimeters long and Hannah's string is 7, whose string is longer? Hannah's string would be longer because Hannah's is 7 and this one right here is just 4. Okay. All right, so now you are going to move on and work out some problems on your own now that you have listened to this lesson. Okay, let's go back and do some problems and turn those into me.